What's up, everybody? I'm Puma Pete.
And I'm Moosin.
And Friendly Fire Co-op back playing Divinity Original Sin.
Who would have guessed?
And I'm going to head over to Arius now to hand in the quest. And then we were finally going to move on to new content. Because we're going to go through the Wishing Well area. And hopefully things won't go horribly wrong. But I mean, they might. You guys seem to like when we fail miserably anyway, so if that's what happens, that's what happens.
It's not my fault.
It's probably Mason's fault, because he's like the least effective of all the party. You know, I saw something, someone was, I don't even know if it was in our comments, if it was in someone else's comments about the game, someone was talking about how, like, late game, rogues and ragers are the best. So, like, maybe your time to shine is still, like, it's like, off in the future. Alright, let me talk to Arius real quick.
Maybe.
My friend,
the Source Hunter, oh joyous hour. Let's test the undead. This cannot be, can it? You have found one of the sources of the undead and sent it back into oblivion. But that is fantastic. Yes, good work. Of course, that doesn't mean that what remains of the undead doesn't still threaten the city. So, in that regard, little changes for the present. So in that regard, little changes for the present, but at least this gives us all some hope after 2 years of darkness. To think a crazed necromancer among the undead, who fancies himself a baron to boot, is all it takes to cause such massive havoc and loss of life. But let us not forget that a living villain began it all, one looking for Brachus Rex. Inform Arhu, he must know about this. Alright.
Until we meet
Does that take
again.
care of both the quests I wanted to hand in? No, I wanted to hand in Legionnaires at the church as well. Preacher of Earthly Delights. Okay. So, I will speak... Alright, there we go. Some matters concerning the Legion expeditions. Let's discuss the old church. The pox be upon everyone in this bloody town. How many more soldiers must I lose to save this peasant-ridden port? So the legionnaires that head for the church are all dead, you say, or rather undead. So what do I write to their husbands and wives then? That they're semi-widowers and half-widows now? The plague upon everyone in this godforsaken town. Alright, I think that takes care of everything I want to talk to Arius about. Let me open up this real quick. Yeah, we're good. I will head up to Arhu since he told me to. What were you saying, Mason?
What's on this hill? I don't
What's on
remember
what
ever
hill?
coming here.
Oh, you're probably at the hill. I actually wanted to go there. That's the Undertaker's hut, which I actually wanted to go to because there's some cool lore stuff that I've actually never shown on the videos because I've only done it off video for when I was catching up. I happened to stumble upon it. All right. I hope your quest fares well, dear Source Hunter. Let's discuss Source Hunter business. Let's discuss the Baron of Bones and Brachus. I think this is what I want to talk to him about. Thundering Tomcats. Never would I have suspected kindly. Hot Thundering Tomcats like the Thundercats. I never respected kindly old Fellerin to be the great traitor in our midst. How misguided he was in his search for a union with the love he lost. So misguided that drove him to unearth ancient evils that should have remained buried forever. This entire city is deep... Hey, there we go. Achievement unlocked. This entire city is deeply in your debt, Source Hunter. I suspect your mission is far from over, but know that you have done good by hundreds along the way. Alrighty. I don't even know what quest that was. The Skeleton King Summoner. That was literally a quest that we completed, that we took and completed at the exact same instant, I think. Alright, so Legionnaires' Will is future, Find the Witch's future, Wishing Brother is what we want to do, Legend of Worship, I think, is with the Wishing Brother, and Preacher of Earthly Delights we can't do until one of us learns to talk to animals. We should probably pick that up soon, because we have like that, and we have the other Unsinkable Sam related quest with the collar and all that, and we even have the collar, I just don't think we can complete it without it. Alright, so...
Teleport to Sicil East.
Teleport to Sicil East. Alright.
Yeah, it should teleport you right on top of me.
Alright. Hey, there we go. Didn't even have a loading screen. That's weird. Hey, there's a fight. The level 7 stuff. That'll probably be pretty easy to take care of. Alright, so... Sneaking. Ah, son of a biscuit. I'm not sneaky enough, guys. Eventually I will be, though. I don't know if I talked about that. I picked up invisibility on Jahan. I think I may have. That might be old. I can't remember what's old news and what's new news, guys. I'm sorry. If I didn't talk about it, I did that. Also, I think I have a new witchcraft ability. Just kidding. I went the wrong way. Nope, nothing new. Alright, I lied. I'm a dirty, wrong liar. Mason, you are so sneaky. Oh, it's still Jahan's turn. I wasn't even paying attention. I was too busy focusing on you and your sneakiness.
I didn't realize how many people were over there.
Holy cow, I didn't realize how many people were over there either. You made them angry. You won't like them when they're angry. Speaking of comic book quotes, I saw the first movie review for Guardians of the Galaxy today on IGN, and they said it was super awesome, and I'm super hyped. Everyone get hyped for Guardians of the Galaxy. This video has been sponsored by Guardians of the Galaxy at guardiansofthegalaxy.com. Just kidding. We're not big enough to have sponsors. I'm just super hyped for that. I can't wait for that movie to come out. They said it was
looks pretty good.
They said it was one of Marvel's best so far. So, I mean, it's gonna have to be better than the Amazing Spider-Man because everyone knows how I feel about that. But like, hopefully it'll be like
Which one?
Amazing Spider-Man 2, the bad one. But hopefully it will be better than like the Avengers, which is a good movie. So if it's like on that level, I'll be very enthused. Or like Iron Man 1.
The Avengers are supposed to meet them at some point.
I've heard that also, and also that they like have it planned, but they won't tell anyone. Because basically they were like, "Can you tell us when that's gonna happen?" They were interviewing like I think the head of like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and he was like, "Maybe we don't have it planned yet, or maybe we do have it planned, and I just can't tell you." Was more or less exactly what he said. And like Marvel has like movies planned out for the next 30,000 years, so I'm sure they have it planned in some fashion. That's not even like an exaggeration. That's actually like how many movies they had planned. It's absurd. They have movies planned into like 2018 or 2019 or something like that. It's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I might be dead by that time.
You know, it's funny you say that because like back when I was like diagnosed with cancer and all kinds of stuff like that, and I'd see, you know, movie advertisements, and I'd be like, I hope I'm still alive when that movie comes out. Those were like literally the thoughts that I had.
Charm arrow.
No, dude, that hill is just enchanted. He's so attracted to that fully armored archer now. The hill's gonna turn against us, and vines are just gonna start like springing out of the ground.
So what you're saying is the hills have eyes.
The hill is also covered in, I don't know what that ability was. I think that may have been an armor reduction one. So the hill's armor may also be reduced now, which is just very unfortunate for him. Alright, Mason, what do you got for us? Alright, I like it. Dude, dropping people on top of people in this game is just the biggest load of shenanigans imaginable. It either works perfectly or it just doesn't work at all, and it's just a mess. God. I hope this hits more than one person. The hill's in the way. God, it said it was gonna work, you dirty, rotten liar. I'm not happy about it.
I'm slightly not happy about it. Are you gonna set my door on fire?
No, it's not the plan. There we go. I was gonna set everything else on fire without setting Medora on fire, because I'm gonna be a team player just this episode. Just for once, no one's gonna get set on fire that's on our team. That's a promise that I'm gonna make right now. For the next 22 and a half minutes,
you are mine now.
No one is gonna be set on fire. I feel like that's a reasonable deal. Can I set him on fire? Because I mean, he's kind of on our team, but not really.
Sure.
All right, that seems reasonable enough. Also, that didn't hit him now because you brought him onto our team. Yeah, Mason, get him. See, for everyone that was like, why doesn't Mason get to control more characters? It's because we just knew that he was going to have this on his side. He doesn't need to control anymore.
I don't get to control him.
Oh, for real?
He just runs around and does stuff on his own.
Oh. I could have... That's really weird, like, that you wouldn't be able to control the charmed characters. Maybe that would have been too difficult to kind of implement in. Because I believe the game's only programmed to let you control like the 2 characters and then the 2 companions and then 1 summon each. So having a charmed person under your control as well would probably just like blow it up. Alright. You know, the one nice part about them being charmed is I don't think you can miss. Alright, grab the arrow. Oh no, not Medora. You. Ah, darn it, Medora has it. Oh wait, you have it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so this is the hill. I think, maybe. Yeah, this is totally where I wanted to go. I've never shown this on video, and I'm sure most of you guys have found it. But if you haven't, I think this is a really cool area, only from a lore standpoint. Because there's a lot of cool stuff going on in here. Also, I think this trap's going to go off. Oh, I dodged it. Maybe. We'll pull this just in case. Alright, so I will grab also the... Summon Undead Warrior skill bug, which will probably just get passed over to Jahan. God, Mason, come on. Can you please, like, just not? Can you just not? I feel like that's not that unreasonable of a request.
Oh,
right.
Man, here's another
I'm
pumpkin.
going to murder you. There we go. letter addressed to Theller, and this is what I wanted to read in here. So I'll grab that, and I will click
Here.
this.
Now there's no water anywhere.
Letter addressed to Thellerin, Thellerin's diary. And is there a key to get into the chest? I don't have one. I can't find any. I might have one already. Nope. I mean, you can just smash it open if you want to, Mason. But,
That's
right,
a lot of work.
Here we go. So I'm going to read these. I know I don't read everything, but I really like these. So anyway, Thellerin, I'm sending you a new apprentice. She's more powerful than you by tenfold, but appearances are appearances, and I don't want to raise a single eyebrow. Do not deviate, Doctor, or you may find yourself in a rather unfortunate situation indeed. Brachus Rex will see the light of day once more. You will serve so that he may serve, she who is greater than us all. Signed, the Conduit. Through blood her power flows, through blood her triumph grows. So that's number 1, Thellerin's diary. Alright, first entry. My research continues to weave down interesting and long-forgotten past. Mason, I'm going to murder you. I heard the trap go off again, and I'm not happy about it. My research continues to weave down interesting and long-forgotten past. Night after night I find myself drawn into esoteric tomes, convinced perhaps, foolishly, that one will yield the kernel I need.
I think I'll stay
the eternal
off that
secret, if it
particular
has to be
device.
found, I will find it. A monumental day. In my searching, I uncovered a tome containing the arcane mythology of those wretched sorcerer kings who nearly undid all of Rivelin. These myths, once widely believed by credulous peasants, have long been dismissed and discredited. Still, I promised myself that I'd leave no stone unturned. Can you, just stop making so much noise as I'm trying to read? I leave no stone unturned in my pursuit of knowledge. The volume looked as though it had received the same treatment as the barbaric King Brachus. I'm just going to kill your character so that you can't do anything, and then I'll revive you after. Is that what needs to be done right now? Received the same barbaric treatment as the barbaric King Brachus. Whipped, burned, left to dangle in the wind. In haste. All right, seriously, do I need to take care of business, Mason?
I've got to confront Telleron.
Is this what we're gonna come down to?
Now your guy's talking.
Yeah, you're the one making all the noise. I had to close out the journal. At first, I dismissed the proclamation in superstition. Still, as the hours wore on, the idea began to seem less and less ridiculous. These stones, mere shards most often, appear in more than one mythology. Here, the fallen tears... Alright, you know what? I'm just going to fucking move away from the goddamn hut so that the electricity will not make any more noise. There we go. There's no electricity. Read the diary. I don't even remember where I were. Here are the fallen tears of the Almighty. There, the rejected stars of the cosmos. No matter the fiction, they always seem to retain some otherworldly origin. Fortunately, a starstone was hardly difficult to come by. I wrenched a shard the length of my finger from an old dagger passed down to me by generations of Hashnanders before me. I inspected it closely, but still no special properties appeared to my naked eye. The book's instructions were clear enough, and I followed them exactly. It was no pleasure to slit the throat of one of Berta's panicked roosters, but when I held in my hand a starstone turned from a dull blue to a deep swirling red, a stone that seemed to throb alive in my very hand, the discomfort of the sacrifice vanished entirely. Bloodstone. I'm not too modest to say my renown has spread far. Who else can heal the sick, the wounded, the nearly dead within a matter of minutes? Who else can return the spirit of life to a vessel nearly undone? And what about a vessel that has been undone? Though I have yet to make the attempt, I grow curious about the stone's true power. If it can heal wounds of every make and manner, might it also heal the ultimate wound? Might it also reverse death? Even now, as I write, her smoke and spices haunt me. Malia calls to me. She wants to come home. This is enough entries. You guys kind of know what's going on. I'm going to read the last letter to him, though, because those are the ones that I really like. To the good Dr. Thellerin. You have denied my divinity, but you were wise not to deny my power. I wait eagerly for the results of your search. Patience, however, has never particularly become me. I expected that finding Brachus Rex would have been a matter of weeks, not months, for a researcher as practiced as yourself. I have left you with bloodstones of such power that reviving him sufficiently to answer a simple query should hardly have been a problem. I hope I won't regret entrusting this to you, Doctor. Signed, the Conduit of the Goddess. Anyway, I like those. I specifically like the one I read about, like, the apprentice was actually sent there by the Conduit, and Evelyn's actually, like, way stronger than Thelleron. I thought that was pretty cool. I just remembered that we are supposed to go to the end of time, because you picked up a bloodstone after the fight.
Yeah, I forgot
So
about
we should
that.
do that before we go into the well, because that'll open up another one of their rooms, probably. So I'll run over to you, and then we can teleport out. Oh, dude, I'm so close to leveling. I want it so bad. Alright, end of time.
I'm pretty close as well.
I kind of hope it could happen here, maybe, if I'm, I feel like we get a little bit of experience every time we come here for something important, so maybe, just maybe, we'll get it here. It'll be a close one, though. Also, alright, so the one episode where the book has no words in it, is that normal? No one ever really answered. Do you guys know? Like the Philosophy of Death, like blank book that we picked up and then we kind of just cheesed the quest because we knew the answers? If anyone wants to know, or knows and wants to let me know, that'd be awesome. Anyway, we meet again, and well met you are. Did you know I've constructed a little theory about you both? Yes, I have indeed. The theory is this. You are not you, or rather you are you, but you is not all there is to you. And that goes for both of you. But I see you're staring at me like a cow stuck in an astronomy lesson, so let me start again. I hope that you can carry two souls. I think that you can carry two souls inside of you. One that belongs to the mortal human beings that you are now, and one that belongs to, I don't know who. Someone or something that's infinitely great. Was infinitely great. And what was maybe again? Exactly, but in order to make that happen, we need to find out what that missing and mysterious something really is. As luck would have it, a new portal awaits. Perhaps answers do as well. So onward.
Bye for now, Batu.
Alright, Mason, let's have a conversation. Mason, what's up, Mason? Alright, a second soul. Do you think it could be true? His theories are nonsense. I am who I am, and no other soul is sharing joint custody with my body. Alright, I'm gonna go with, come now, just look at the events we set in motion, blah, 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 blah. Because I feel like that's, a reasonable statement to make. Also, I apologize if the frames are dipping just a little bit, but I'm not gonna cut just yet, because I'm gonna hold out hope that, when we head through this portal, they may, straighten themselves out a little bit. Alright, I was gonna say what's going on in here, but there we go. Why do you not have a voice? Oh, because Mason's talking to her.
Well.
Mason, way to mess
I
everything up
suppose
as
it's a
always.
good thing to be cherished.
Even though
Would you like-
apparently we had to give up life and liberty for that to happen.
Would you like to, give some level of summation for, both myself and all of the guests involved?
Some level of summation.
Yeah, could you kind of,
You see,
a rundown of that conversation?
we're pretty much not ourselves. Somebody else. That's what she's saying.
That was the worst level of summary ever. Someone in the comments that knows what that conversation says. Do you want to give a summary of it for both myself and the other commenters that don't know what's going on? Because that'd be awesome. Teller of secrets. Hail, holy light, offspring of heaven firstborn. Tell me about yourself. About me, the guardian's first disobedience, and the fruit of that forbidden box whose depths brought death into the world and all our woe with loss of source. I remember. I come, no spy with purpose to explore, to disturb the secrets of your realm. But secrets of my own I bring. The secrets of another world, perhaps not awful to reveal. How do you come to this place? Which was I fly is here, myself am here, but in the lowest deep, a lower deep still threatening to devour this homestead opens wide. Not very direct, are you? Whence thou returnest and whither wentest, I know direction hardly signifies. I'm interested in finding out more about your secrets. To ask or search, I blame thee not, for Rivelin is as the book of the gods before thee set, wherein to read his wondrous works and learn his seasons, hours or days or months or years. Okay, so you have a bunch of, secret maps for me.
Ooh, secret maps.
Ancient Tome of Body Mastery. And Compendium of Mortal Techniques. I feel like I have to buy one of these two books, even though they cost a lot of money. Because we just got a lot of money, and I feel like it would be a waste to not get one. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If you hold, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright, we're buying Ancient Tome of Body Mastery. I don't know what it is, but we'll find out. Also, she now has a ton of money for when we need to sell stuff for the future. Alright, so what is this book? If this doesn't do anything, I'm going to be so... Oh! Hey there! Neat. Free stat point. That makes me happy. That was absolutely worth the money. So, Constitution. I have a lot of strength right now, but a lot of it's from base. We'll put... I need a speed point. I need to get more action points during combat.
Geez. I just got 3 ability points.
Oh, nice. So did you buy the other book?
Yeah.
Nice. I wonder what all the other things are. Secrets from the stars and all that stuff. Eventually we'll find out. I don't have enough money for it now. Alright, so that's the only thing going on here, I guess. That's like the big deal of this room, is that she sells cool stuff. Find out what the other stuff is in the future, so don't tell us. Just tell me what that conversation was about that Mason read, because he's dingus.
Hey, no you.
And journal updated. Source Hunter's Journey. Ready for our first assignment. Seems the murder council... Oh, wait. That's, like, the very first thing. We met the Teller of Secrets in the newly unlocked room at the shelter plane. For a price, the secrets of the universe could be ours. Alright. I'm going to go have a conversation with Keeper of Time real quick, and then we'll head out of this place and kind of move into the well area. But I do want to, at least speak with her, because usually she kind of fills us in on what's going on in the great big world of the game. So, Weaver of Time, what do you have to say to me right now? I want to talk about the rooms we have. Found a great chamber with 2 bedrooms. Alright, we met a woman who calls herself a teller of secrets. What's her story? Her story is the story of 1,000 tales. She has traveled the celestial sphere that is Rivelin more extensively than even the historian has. Once upon a time, her favorite words, she was of incalculable importance during the wars against the void guards that threatened the creation of the gods. Wherever they hid, she found them. What plans they thought more secretive, she knew them. The Teller of Secrets is her title, for in her world there are none. I don't know what any of that means, but we'll head out of here now. I'm very confused. I'm pretty sure Mason is AFK because his character's not moving, and Mason never just does nothing. Because he's too ADD
I'm waiting
to just
at
stand
the
there.
portal. Thank you very much.
Sure. Cecile East.
Yeah.
Let's go. By the way, I know the frame rate was a little low there, but I think that like this loading screen is going to reset it, so that's why I didn't cut, because I try to avoid cutting because then it messes up the video. You guys know how that works. Might have to cut anyway. We'll go to the well, because we're going to have another teleportation business going on, and then from there we'll make the decision about how we're going to handle the frame stuff. Don't know why it's low right now, but it just kind of happens sometimes. There's all kinds of different factors going on that I don't understand. So
I blame the pumpkin.
as in like the head.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm just gonna I already talked about this, but alright, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Give William our regards. Send him my good wishes. Now wave bye-bye. I'm so excited. So excited for new areas. Loading the prison garden of Stone King. You can fight alone, but blah 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 blah. Hey, quest update in the background. Alright, I am going to cut real quick because the frames have not recuperated, so if you guys will excuse us for just one moment. Hey, we're back, and the frames are normal again. That's all that was all well and good. And let's see if there is... It said that the quest updated, but it didn't. Alright, so where do we go? Let's try to open this door. Let's try to open this door. Let's, I can't even click on that door. Alright, let's try to open this door.
Something tells me we can't open these yet.
Not with that attitude, we can't. Do you have a lockpick?
No.
Why not? Meh. Meh. But I want to do this now. Meh. You don't have any... no lockpicks or anything of that nature that can get us through this? Alright. There's no way that we're going to be able to just bust this door open. Alright, we'll leave, but I'm not happy about it. We'll come back to this in the future.
Wait.
Oh, hey, we were supposed to talk to the wishing well. Duh, because the other wishing well didn't come with us. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, we're not smart people. Oh, whoa, what are we? Two wells, brothers, allies, friends, willfully wrenched apart by a wicked wretch. Tell me about yourself. I admit it was with a weighty heart. I am weary, I am worried. I, William Wellington McWishing-Well, am not well at all. I was snatched by the wild and wicked Winter King, Boreas the wretch, and whisked into this prison. It was a wish he wanted and a wish I had to grant, but I'm wary of thinking of the hows and whos and whys. There's no way to escape my fate now. What is this place? Hyberheim, of course, the winter realm of the land of fairy. At which winter worlds have you been weekending, if not Hyberheim? Is there anything I can do to help? Oh, how I wish there were, dear wanderer. This willful abode is sealed fast and can only be opened from without. Were there another entrance into this winter land, however, you might be able to help. Wherever your wanderings might take you, remember, if you find a new way into the winter land, don't forget your friend Willie. The wily Winter King used a wicked scroll to steal me. Perhaps if you found that scroll, you could use it to whirl me home to Wally. I believe he'll keep it among his other valuables, to wit, the treasure room. Tell me about your brother, Walter. Ah, my wily old Wally. What a wonder well is he. Won't you give him my regards when you see him? In fact, would you like me to whisk you to him now? Wally's always within reach when you're with Willy. I guess we're going to go back, because he said that we have to come from a different angle. Is that... Yep. Okay. Yes, I'd like to go visit Wally and Cecile. Alright. Well...
I'm not going to say I was disappointed, but I was disappointed.
I mean, we're going to go into a new area anyway. It was just a matter of what new area we were going to, so we're just going to go to a different one. Alright, anyway, the Wishing Brother. So, we found William McWishingwell, the kidnapped well, but he told us he won't be able to save him until we found another way into Hyberheim, part of the Realm of Fairy. We now have to save William. We'll have to find a spell guarded by King Boreas. Alright, so... Oh wait, we have another thing that we can teleport to. Cecile Silverglen Road. This is kind of the only area left that we can go to, so... Alright, let's do it. At least until one of us gets Pet Pal. And then we'll have more options in the future. But, let's go. I'm, like, right on the border of leveling. I may level up literally the moment we walk into here.
I'm pretty close myself.
Dude, I'm, like, jumping up and down in my chair right now because I'm excited for a whole new world, as you know, the late great Aladdin once said.
I can hear it. Your chair's all squeaking.
Yeah, can you hear the excitement? The chair squeakiness. I can't squeak it any harder. Also, I dropped frames again, so we'll be right back. Ready, set, go. Hey, wreck. And frames normal again. It's all teleporting around. Seems to screw things up occasionally. Yes. I'm so excited. Oh, people.
No.
Wait, where are you going? Mason, you gotta stop running ahead. Wait, stop. Can it be a source center? Ah, my fortune, my fate. I'm saved. They're coming for me. They know I've escaped, and they won't stop until they've sliced me in two and corrupted my corpse out of destruction, I think is what that said. I'm reading as fast as I can, guys. I am Samid, once a humble miner, once devoted immaculate, now a refugee in flight from both religion and something else. The witch. Why, our cabin is only a short walk from here. Look. I've always heard that she, the strange and silent keeper of Lucala, was a source for herself, and now I see that... As it stands, the calendar herself ordered that the witch be contained at all costs. I know not why, but any... Source hunter in the name of the innocent immaculate says unaware of the fort. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying so hard, I promise.
You okay there, Peter?
Yeah, I'm good. Keep going.
You're not hyperventilating?
I'm focusing. Alright, that's the end. You gotta stop running ahead.
Don't look at me like that. It's not as though I'm enjoying this.
Ha. I looted the troll droppings. There was nothing
Don't look at me like that. It's not as though I'm enjoying this.
Just tomato in it.
Yeah, there's only a tomato. Just a whole tomato, too, because trolls lack the ability to digest things.
It seems he was eaten by a beast.
Well, partially eaten, to be more precise.
Alright, I guess we're just gonna wander, because I don't really know where the heck we're supposed to be going. Dude, this is the first time in a long time that we've genuinely been exploring and not known what's up.
There are green dots on the other side of the
North
bridge.
Silverglen, East Forest Mine, South Cecile. Let's loot the tree trunk before we do anything else. Oh, there's nothing in the tree trunk. Alright, let's go to the green dots then. Oh. Alright, you there, your night ship. Please come to our aid. My wife and I are stranded here. What are you doing here? We're refugees, my liege. Two of the far too few souls that managed to escape Hunter's Edge when the orcs invaded. We were hoping to reach Silverglen, but were attacked by highwaymen. Those devils would have scalped and skewered us if it hadn't been for Alfie. The brave creature bit one of them in half, though not before being frighteningly wounded himself. Tell me about Hunter's Edge. Oh, it was not but a small stop for trading folk along the long road south to Cecile. We got along all right, but now our little home's finally been undone. Orcs invaded, and the source hunter who was meant to protect us didn't save a one of us. Let's discuss Alfie. Bravest beast of burden in the burrows, Alfie, but the poor blighter's bleeding like a stuck pig and can't move no more, which means we can't move no more either. Why, it would be folly to abandon the bandit killer and a wood full of bandits now, wouldn't it? Your night ship? Besides, all our worldly wealth is strapped to his back. We'd be destitute without it. And yet, we can hardly stay here forever. Silverglen is close enough to see the chimney fumes from here, but Mara absolutely refuses to leave Alfie's side, and like I said, I'm inclined to agree with her. If only, a stout champion would, step up and lend us a hand. Maybe I can lend you a hand. We'd be mighty grateful if you would escort us to Silverglen, your night ship, for it is our aim to set up shop there, a new smithy, and a new town. Without Alfie, though, without the tools he carries, I'd be like a fisherman without his rod. grasping for salmon with his bare hands. Never could I produce the quality of work for which I am renowned. Our predicament is clear, and the biggest problem is that Alfie's wounds are so dire, no ordinary healing potion will work. He needs, well, I don't know what he needs, but they say a miracle cures are produced by the priests of Silverglen. So do we escort next episode? Because, like, the options, Mason, okay? They said that you can't heal him, and then you try to heal him anyway.
They said healing potion.
I don't know what you were expecting to happen.
To think of all the clothes I left behind in Hunter's
Alright,
Ridge.
you didn't screw up the quest. We can still do it.
Hell to
We're going to do it
chaos.
on the next episode, because we're going to run out of time, or this would be a really long quest. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe if you'd like to see more daily Divinity Original Sin content as well as other things. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.